How's it? Ayar Seffrican. And you know by now that we don't normally talk about these kind of controversial drama related subjects, but every now and then I like to kind of just get real, because I know a lot of people that are watching the channel are actually other smaller channels. So I think it does affect us. And being a small content creator myself, you do kind of feel the repercussions a lot more than, let's say, a big YouTuber with millions of subs. So let's just start out with the newest thing that YouTube's brought out, and this is the 10,000 view limit on channels that are able to get monetization. So from my understanding is that you need 10,000 lifetime views in order to be eligible for monetization moving forward on YouTube. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, and I'm sure you're watching your big YouTubers and they're pulling 100,000 plus, million plus views a video, but for a channel that's pretty new, it is highly demotivating. My own channel that I've been grinding at for probably 4 months, maybe a little bit more than 4 months, uploading videos almost every day, doing the SEO correctly, finding relevant games, trying to get into new target markets, all these things, and I've just gotten over 10,000 views. So for example, if you're wanting to start a new gaming YouTube channel, and a lot of people do, and I know there's a lot of small channels watching this now that are trying to do that. Unless you go into something controversial, or unless you, I don't know, unless you do something and one of your videos kind of go viral, you're probably going to be looking at a good 3 to 6 months before you even hit 10,000 views, before you're even able to monetize your channel. And this is maybe the first problem, is that YouTube has become a money-making machine. And I don't think that should be the point, because I can tell you what, even when it was monetized when I started and things were kind of good getting up towards Christmas time, it was, you can work it out for yourself. 11,000 views, CPM maybe max $2 per 1,000 views. Don't start YouTube for the money. Don't even bother. There are 1,000 other things you can do that will take a lot less time if you're just interested in making a few dollars. So that is the first problem, and that is where all this outrage is going to be coming from, is that small channels are now no longer going to be able to make money. Not that you could make a lot of money on 10,000 views anyway. Today, more creators are making a living on YouTube than ever before. However, with this growth, we've started seeing cases of abuse where great original content is It's like the fourth time I've tried to say that. Original content is re-uploaded by others who try and earn revenue. If they're pirating the content is what they're trying to say. They're trying to stop you from pirating the content. Now the problem is, the pirated content often gets more views than the original content. This is in no way going to stop reaction channels. This is in no way going to stop people from just taking your content and re-uploading it to their channel, calling it their content, and waiting for it to be claimed by you. I have videos from old channels that I know are out there on some weird Mexican channel on the other side of the planet. I don't even bother with it, because you put in a claim, they take the video down, next week they open a new channel, there's the videos back up. And some of those videos have equal views. So I don't see the 10,000 view limit really stopping that. And if you're talking about series and movies and things on YouTube, those things are getting tons of views anyway. So the 10,000 I don't see being a thing. If it's going to be stop radical and extreme videos, those videos get the most views as well. So what are you actually doing? But then they want to take it a step further and implement a review process. In a few weeks, we'll also be adding a review process for new creators who apply to be in the YouTube Partner Program. After a creator hits 10K lifetime views on their channel, we'll review their activity against our policies. If everything looks good, we'll bring this channel into the YouTube Partnership Program and begin running ads against their content. So it's open for discussion. It could be subjective. Is this bots? Are these actual people that are going to be watching every single video of your channel and then deciding, will this affect current channels? Because there's already millions of other channels that are currently the problem. So it's not future channels. The problem is now. But you can't blame YouTube, because they're kind of in the middle. It's us and the advertisers, and they're kind of the middleman, and they don't know what to do at this point. They're just trying to limit collateral damage on their platform. So it's not YouTube's problem. The real problem is just this age of outrage, which is almost why I didn't even make this video. Because everything is so black and white. Your opinion doesn't fit in with my opinion, therefore you are wrong. There's no more gray zone. There's no more jokes. There's no more sarcasm. There's no nothing. Take the new Pepsi commercial for an example. We've seen it. There's a lot of people commenting on it. I'm not going to go into the actual video, but they could have spun the video as a joke or a parody to what's happening now, because a lot of the protests and things that are happening now are ridiculous. Even in my own country, we're protesting now because our economic situation has gone from dodgy to we are now a junk status economy. Okay, which means foreign investment, everything plummets, our interest rates go up. It's bad news for everybody living here. Now, literally today, they're out in the streets protesting for a new president. You can Google it. It's happening right now. But yet, already, before the protests have just even started, there are already articles and people triggered because white people who are a minority in South Africa cannot stand in solidarity with the masses who are protesting against the president they elected to raise them out of apartheid. We're so obsessed with just looking for drama in places where it doesn't exist. The average person watching this Pepsi ad probably doesn't care. If you think Pepsi's gonna get so badly affected, or you think people are so outraged that they're watching a video and leaving a dislike, that's the damage. That's what it's become. I am so angry. I'm going to take a stand up to Pepsi because this is just unethical and not right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave a dislike. That is what it's become. That's what the world's become. I'm going to write an article. I'm going to make a tweet about this because I'm not happy. And that's basically where the world's headed. And if you're a person in power or a particular journalist or somebody with some kind of pull or influence, you will influence other people on your opinion, and then that's how it just slowly rolls out. And that's why advertisers are probably pulling off of YouTube, because they don't want to be in this gray zone. They want to be on the right-hand side. They not the right as in the Republican American. I just mean they want to be on what people think is right. And the problem is there is no right and wrong. There is no what's good and what's not good. I mean, there are said things, don't kill people, don't do certain things, but everything else is kind of open to personal opinion, and that is what's pushed society forward. And we're kind of going a bit backwards, to be honest. That in itself will probably incite quite a bit of hate on this video. I understand that, but understand that it's just my personal opinion from a guy sitting at the tippy point in Africa watching the first world implode is what I'm trying to say. So I don't think it's about advertisers trying to find happy family content. They're trying to be in front of content that's just not going to trigger people. But at the end of the day, even that content, a happy clappy video, is going to trigger some people. Because some people just want to be pissed off at shit. Anyway, I just wanted to share my opinion on this. We never talk about this kind of stuff. It is a channel. Things do get affected. At least you get a little bit of like a behind the scenes things of what's happening, kind of. But I just wanted to tell you guys out there who have smaller channels that might not be at their 10,000 view count, don't freak out, because number one, you'll get there eventually. Just keep doing it. And number two, don't think about the money at all. I get a lot of guys tweeting me and asking me, wow, like, how's your CPM? Don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about the subs. Don't worry about anything. Worry about providing content that people enjoy and doing what you love. That's what it's about. That's the problem. People aren't doing what they love anymore. They just want to shit on other people doing what they love. That is why the biggest content creators get the most hate, because they just don't get the affirmation of, wow, look at this guy doing what he really enjoys and he's really good at it, and good for him. No, fuck you. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have opinions. You're at the top. You're a robot. You're a corporate puppet now. And that was the nice thing about YouTube. It didn't have that. You were you. You could be you. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to follow orders. Right now, it's slowly becoming a corporate environment where there are set guidelines which will just get stricter and stricter and stricter, and eventually all the content is going to become the same. Or it's going to end up becoming more clickbaity, because I'm already seeing a lot of videos, how to get 10,000 views in one day. And that's essentially what people are going to start doing. They're just going to start gaming the system. YouTube's going to sit with this massive admin problem, trying to control all of this. And the advertisers are still not going to know what to do. The marketing teams are still going to go, how do we not anger people? What do we do? Do we just put a Pepsi in the sun and say, oh, summer's coming, have a Pepsi? Nothing's wrong with that. But then goodbye creativity, goodbye everything else. A few years ago, nobody would probably even be triggered about this Pepsi commercial. And I don't think as many people are triggered as you'd like to think they are. It doesn't apply to the whole world. The whole Coca-Cola pulling off of YouTube. Coca-Cola South Africa is still displaying adverts on YouTube. I watch YouTube videos, it gets Coke ads. It gets all the ads that you're saying are gone are kind of still playing for me. So I'm confused. But I understand that the big corporate global Coke, or Coca-Cola America, where the big money's at, they've probably pulled. But I don't see those ads anyway. So it doesn't affect me. From my channel's base, it's getting seen all over the place. So I don't know who's seeing what ads. If you're in the States, you're obviously not seeing a lot of those ads anymore. I understand that. And I think if you're pretty much anywhere that's not in the UK or the USA, you're probably in the same kind of boat. But it's going to get worse. It's going to get more and more monitored. It's going to get more and more difficult to make money on YouTube. I've always seen it as a place you could come, make a video. People could agree, people could disagree. It's YouTube. It's about you. It's about the person. Now it's about the money. Now it's about corporates, and it's about advertising, and it's going to end up where television is. Everything's monitored, everything's strict, everything's censored. And everything's kind of the same. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Don't expect too many of these videos. Got to keep them happy clappy gaming videos coming. No, I'm joking. I really do enjoy the gaming videos. I know a lot of people might see it as family friendly. I just am that kind of guy. I don't like the drama. For me, it's about escapism. I'm making a video, I'm playing games. I don't want to get caught up in all this other crap. When I walk away, the world's there. I am part of it. But when I make a video about a game and I don't want to do certain things or say certain things or bring up controversy or make a drama channel, then that's what I want to do. It's my channel. Anyway, you guys have been so supportive. I know I don't have tons of subs, but that's the reason I'm making this channel, because I'm a small channel. That was not right. That's the reason I'm making this video, because I'm a small channel and the subs that I've got are mostly smaller channels. So hopefully you can relate as well and see my point of view, and don't get too depressed about the money and the views and everything. Just stick to doing what you enjoy. And if you don't enjoy YouTube or you're feeling demotivated, just don't make a video for the day. Just walk away for a day or two and come back. I do the same. Sometimes you'll see there's not a video every day. It's life. Life happens, even to the biggest YouTubers. So just take a break, walk away. If you're still happy doing it, come back and do it. A few days later, your subs are still going to be there. Your channel's still going to be there. Hopefully. The odds are it's still going to be there and everything's going to be fine. So just keep doing what you love. Don't worry about the rest. Don't get caught up in drama, because it's just going to make your life more unpleasant. Anyway, I don't want to do the normal outro because this isn't going to be the normal kind of video, but I did want to weigh in on the subject. I'm not saying what Pepsi did was right or wrong, or what anybody's done is right or wrong. I'm saying that there is a huge gray zone, and then often people will just quickly take a side, and that's the end of the story. This won't be stuff we'll do all the time. Don't worry, the normal content will be back. But I just wanted to say thank you again, and thanks for watching. Bye.